So, this is my Magician deck profile. I have Dark Magician. You use 3 of those because it is the main monster of your deck. Then you have Princess Illusion Magician. She is good for, tributing to get that 200 attack power if your magician goes in battle. Piece of shit. Also, you have your Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, which these are for the Spellbook engine, and that's what I mainly use. The next monster that I use 3 of is Chocolate Magician Girl. She is really good for drawing cards, thinning out your deck. That's the main thing. And I play 3 of her. And she's level 4, so I use a little bit of XYZ level 4s. And then I have Magician of Dark Illusion, which he lets you resurrect Dark Magician, or he becomes Dark Magician. You can use him for a lot of things. He's really good with that. And Magician's Rod. He's really good if you're into magicians a lot with, magician decks, profiles. What he does is that he lets you add a card from your deck to your hand that specifically lists Dark Magician in its text. So I play 3 of those, and on to the traps. I use Magician Navigation, so this is basically the main trap you're going to be using. But, besides Eternal Soul, but, you summon basically 2 Dark Magicians, or 1 Dark Magician, 1 Apprentice. It's kind of different combos with this card. And I play 3 of that. So I also play Solemn Strike. I play some Solemn cards, help my deck, but, this lets me, destroy a monster when it's summoned. Or special summoned. When the effect is activated, you're able to pay 1,500 life points and negate the summon and activation, and then you can destroy it. And I play 2 of those, and then I play Solemn Judgment, which this is a pretty good guard, but I only play 2 of these. So when a monster would be summoned or a spell trap card is activated, pay half your life points, negate the summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. The next one is Eternal Soul. Talked about this before, but what it does is that it helps defend your Dark Magicians if they're on the field. So it's really good. And then you're able to add Dark Magician from your hand to graveyard, or special summon, sorry. And then you're able to add 1 Dark Magic attack or 1,000 Knives, so that's good. And then I play 3 of these, so. And then Magician's Circle. I also play that. 1 second. Alright. When a monster, spellcaster type monster declares an attack, each player special summons 1 spellcaster type monster with 2,000 or less attack. So this is very good with a Princess Illusion Magician. If you want to get 2 of them out to XYZ summon. I'm going to show you that card later though. When your opponent normal special summons a monster, target 1 of those monsters. Add 1 spellcaster type monster you control. Send both monsters to the GY, and then you could special summon 1 dark spellcaster monster from your deck to your GY. That's also really good. So magician decks are really basically thinning out your deck and stuff, getting the stuff you want. And then I play 1 Pot of Duality. Activate the 3 top cards of your deck and add 1 of them, and then shuffle them back into the deck. And then you cannot special summon, or XYZ summon, which XYZ summon is special summon. Illusion Magic, tribute a spellcaster type monster, add 2 copies of Dark Magician. And then I play 1 Terraforming because I play 1 field spell, and I'm going to get to that field spell later. And then add 1 field spell from your deck to your hand. Dark Magic Inheritance, banish 2 spells from your GY, and add 1 spell trap from your deck to your hand. That specifically lists the card Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in its text, except for the card itself. And as I was talking about later, if you control a spellcaster type monster and your opponent does not, your opponent cannot activate spell cards, and if you control no spellcaster type monsters, you cannot activate spell cards. So it goes for each opponent if they don't control spell cards. And then we have Thousand Knives and Dark Magic Attack. Destroys all traps your opponent controls, and then it destroys one monster your opponent controls. So if you have that as a combo move, that would be really good. But I only play one of each. And then I play 2 Spellbook of Knowledge. This is also for the Spellbook engine. Send to the Yugioh either one spellcaster type monster you control or one other spellbook card from your hand or face up from your field. Except Spellbook of Knowledge, and if you do, draw 2 cards. So it's very good. And you have to activate this once per turn. And then I play let me get it. I play 3 Dark Magical Circle. This lets me draw 3 cards from my deck, reveal them, and add 1, and then put them in any order back into the deck. And you don't shuffle them. You put them on top. So that's... Sorry, that's my freaking sister. Can you shut up? Alright, Spellbook of Secrets. Add 1 Spellbook card from your deck to your hand, except Spellbook of Secrets, so itself. And you can only activate this once per turn. So, I play 2 of these. And then, what I also, like, I get confused playing this card a little bit with the steps, but you draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster from your hand. So, and then I play, for the last part of the deck, I play the Eye Timaeus. It's always treated as the Eye Timaeus, but it fusion summons a monster with Dark Magician, and then basically you win by then. But now, to the extra deck. So, here we go. So this card I play when I summon 3 level 7s, like when I use Eternal Soul a lot, or I use both Eternal Soul and Magician Navigation at once, and then I summon this. So this is a really good card. It gains attack points easily. It eliminates your opponent like slowly, but it is a really good card. It is Chaos number 6, by the way. Really good card. Mega Phantom Beast Dracon Sack. This is a very good card. Detach 1 XYZ material from this card and special summon 2 Mega Phantom Beast tokens. So this is also very good for link summoning. Good for attack power too. And then for the main combo, you would do number 42, Galaxy Tomahawk. Get rid of the 2 level 7 XYZ materials, and then summon as many tokens as you can, and then you're able to link summon. So that's very good. And then you have Naruto the Moral Leader. So this is what I was talking about with the, what do you call it? Apprentice Illusion Magician. You get 2 level 6 spellcaster type monsters. So it's good when you have 2 of those on the field. And even on Illusion Magician, you're able to do a combo move with Naruto and this. You're able to summon this and tribute Naruto and everything under it. So when you run out of effects with Naruto, you're able to, like, just summon it. Ebon High Magician. I don't use this a lot because I just got it, but it's a good card. You can activate a quick play spell card or trap card. It's a pretty cool card. And then you get rid of an XYZ material. If this was destroyed, or if this XYZ summon, yeah. So when you XYZ summon it, and if it gets destroyed, you can get a special summon 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck, and destroy 1 card of the field. So it's really good. And then I play these 3. I play Red Eyes Flare Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, and this is very good because Cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has XOZ materials. So this is good. When you just summon this, it's basically like a brick wall between your opponent and you. So if they can't attack directly and they don't really have monsters they can summon, it works for 2 turns basically. And then for number 11 Big Eye, it steals the opponent's shit. Like, it's very good. It's really good with that, and you get to keep on gaining and like basically beefing them up when you do that. While this card has an XOZ material, you're able, that was originally water, so this goes for Chocolate Magician Girl. I don't really use this a lot because I don't really see a lot of graveyard effects sometimes, but it's pretty good, and it gains 500 attack. So that was the XYZ part of the extra deck, and now moving on to the Link monsters. So, I use these 5 and Trap Logic Bomber Dragon. This thing is really good. I think all of you know what that does. Because it's a very popular card. It was originally like $60, $50, but now this is a reprint. So it's really good. And then 2 effect monsters. This is a Link 3. It gains 500 attack for each monster it points to. So I guess that includes your opponent's monsters too, but it really points downwards. So it's to your own monsters. And then this is just simple, just a little stall card. So it's just 2 monsters, Link 3. And then I have Proxy. I only got 1 Proxy right now. I was gonna get 2, but I don't really use this card that much, but it's good to have it. If this card, if it gets destroyed by battle, you're able to like destroy one of your monsters, and then, well, if it points to it, and then like instead. And then for the last card of the extra deck, and the end of the deck profile, it is Link Spider. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand to the zone it points to, or this card points to. So that is my review. But also for the last 2, I have Dark Magician the Dragon Knight and Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight. So these 2 are really good to have. I suggest just using him, but I keep her for sometimes. So you have to use above fusion materials, and that's basically how it works. So it's basically the same as Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, and what he does, it becomes Dark Magician while in the field and while it's in the GY, and then your opponent cannot target spells or traps you control with card effects, and they also cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that is my deck profile that I use. I don't really update my decks that much because I just stick with one. It's not really updates, it's just really different combinations. So if you guys have enjoyed this video so far, or have enjoyed the video, subscribe down below, like, comment, the usual. And I will all see you later.